everyone, welcome to my English class. Today we would study the supplementary lesson 5, A Day in 2889 of an American journalist by Jules Verne. Let us know about the author. Jules Verne, 1828 to 1905, is a French novelist, poet and playwright. His adventure novels are part of a series. He draws inspiration from his own sailing adventures. He is one of the most translated authors in the world. He has been called the father of science fiction and has had an incalculable influence on the development of science fiction writing. Main characters of the story. Frances Bennett is the director of the Earth Herald. Edith is the wife of Frances Bennett. Cash, one of the 10 astronomical reporters. Corley, one of the 10 astronomical reporters. Gandhini is a new planet. Earth Herald is the world's largest newspaper. The young inventor and the second inventor, who shows their proposal to the Frances. The year is 2889 and the date is 25th July. The story takes place in the office block of the managing editor of the Earth Herald, the world's largest newspaper. In this story, written in 1889, the writer describes how he visualizes the world 1,000 years later. It is a world of technological advancements. Here, newspapers are not printed, but spoken. Frances Bennett awoke in a bad temper, as it was 8 days since his wife had been in France. He was feeling lonely. He saw his wife appear in the telephotic mirror. He quickly jumped off his bed, went into the mechanized dressing room. Without any attendant, the machine performed all the tasks of getting him ready to his office. Frances went to the reporter's room. His 1,500 reporters were passing on to the subscribers the news which had come in during the night from the 4 quarters of the earth. Frances went to the service room of the astronomical reporters and inquired about its proceedings. One of the Earth Herald's astronomers had just determined the elements of the new planet Gandhini. It is at a distance of 1 trillion meters and 7 decimeters. The next room was a broad gallery. It was devoted to publicity. It brought in a daily average of $3 million. Francis then went to his accumulator works at Niagara in his aero car. After visiting that, he returned to Centropolis about 5 o'clock. After waiting in the room of the Earth Herald, there were different proposals given by the crowd. Out of these, 2 young men's proposals were brilliant. He assigned them work and went to have his meal. He gets the news from his wife that she is coming to Centropolis by tube, which travels from Paris in 295 minutes. He touches a button to take a bath and goes in. Thus the story ends. The innovations in this story seem to be a magic. Unbelievable, everything is made possible in the future with the help of technology. Therefore, the knowledge we gained is any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Thank you.